These three simple things can save your life. This is going to be a quick, down to the point video. Stick around. The context of this video is about murderers, kidnappers, serial killers, con artists, day-to-day assailants, the type of people that exist in the world. This video is not going to be about technique or the display of self-defense tools. I have that in other videos. This is going to be a recap of a lot of the logic that I teach. You know, not every video reaches everyone, so this is an opportunity for me to touch in on some things again that I believe are very important. Feel free to go back through my videos if you want to dive in deeper on each thing. Our greatest line of defense in life is in between our two ears, and having the right understandings about things and walking in those understandings. Some of the greatest wisdom in the world is oftentimes downplayed as common sense, but in many cases, it's a type of common sense that people are not walking in. The first thing that will save your life is having an understanding and an acceptance of the world we live in. This is not a day-to-day fearfulness in your heart and mind. This is an understanding. It's an understanding of how certain people can be and the types of people that exist in this world. There are some really bad people in this world. They don't even have a motive for the destruction they want to do. It's just them. They're hurting, and a lot of times hurt people hurt people. We live in that kind of world. We have to have the understanding that wicked people exist. We can't create for ourselves a utopia and then lash out at those who bring awareness to this reality. Knowing the world you live in and the type of people that live in this world will keep you from navigating this world in a state of blindness. A lot of people were taken out just because they were naive to these things, which leads to number two, and that is, don't trust people that you simply do not know. A lot of people struggle with this. Many people have difficulty with saying no to people. They have difficulty turning people down. Listen, if you don't know them, you don't know them, and you don't owe them. It's my opinion that no decent human being would expect an ample amount of trust from someone who does not know them. If you don't know me, I don't expect you to trust me that much. Trust is developed in steps. It's developed over time, especially when we're dealing with our children. If we are afraid to say no, if we are afraid to seem unkind or untrusting, then we are in a more dangerous position than the one who doesn't mind saying, no, I'm good, I'll pass for now. If you don't know someone and really know them, they shouldn't get an ounce of your trust. This is the only way to assure your own safety and the safety of your family. You're not being rude. It's not abnormal that you would want to establish trust before you say yes. This is how most of the serial killers out there over time have succeeded. Number three is any exercise that allows you to create time, space, and reaction time. This is where the common sense understanding of knowing what's going on around you comes into play. I'm obviously not talking about being that creepy person watching everybody like a hawk, looking over your shoulder constantly. Just don't be asleep mentally. Everything comes down to reaction time and space. The whole focus on situational awareness in the self-defense world is all about creating time and space. That's what it's about, because a lot of people are taken by surprise. A lot of things happen to people suddenly, and this is the importance of understanding the many different ways that time and space can be created. In simple terms, if you're in a place where there's a bunch of people around you and you don't know these people, you probably should be focused more on what's going on around you than what's on the screen in your hand. When you're home or when you're around friends and family and people you trust, have at it. But when you're around people that you don't know, your focus is more there. It's more outward than it is inward. Again, I'm not making some bogus blanket statement about not being able to look at your phone in public. I'm just saying don't be on your phone as if nobody else is around you, because you do see this with people. It's also the ability to read a room or read an area. It's listening to that innate gut instinct. It's the ability to recognize when a weirdo has zeroed in on you in some way or another. It could be something as simple as locking the doors of your home even when you're there during the day, hanging out. It buys you time if somebody's trying to get in. Could be recognizing strange vehicles in your neighborhood. For the young person who's hanging around a group of people like young people do, it's knowing when to move on when this group of guys starts getting into a conflict with each other or something's not right. It's knowing when to move on. It's knowing how to put yourself in situations in life to where you're on high ground. A lot of these things may seem no nonsense, but why do so many things still happen to people every day? It's because they may know these things, but they don't abide by them. So we come in videos like this and we shine a light on this stuff once again because we care about people. We care about one another. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Stay tuned in. Click that notification button so that you'll know when I put out new videos. My typical schedule is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I've been thinking about doing some tweaking to that, but that's what we're doing for now. So stay tuned in to all the content coming out. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.